Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can...
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off, like a piece is missing, and I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
Walking into Mutiny's den with this level of backup sends a clear message.
Yeah, that message might just be, I'm extremely reckless. She just brought more chum to the feeding frenzy.
Let's see if her daring strategy turns the tide, or if she's ventured too far into hostile waters. The self-proclaimed Hell's favorite harlot.
And you can see exactly why.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
She came up the hard way and has constantly faced adversity.
Worked hard for everything she has, and she's not gonna stop now.
And the thing about Gigi is she is tenacious, sometimes even vicious when she's backed into a corner.
Trained from a young age, she is hungry to show off what she can do.
Looks at the whole women's division and says, bring it on. One thing is very clear as this match gets underway, the SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money. Tossed. She get airline miles for that.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Shot block!
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. And after that shot to the knee, what could be next?
Punishing stretch. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
She turns it around with the reversal. Totally helpless at the moment.
And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Gigi catches her by surprise.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
And saw what was coming there.
Steering clear there.
That focused singular drive of Dolan's got shaken there. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Are you kidding me? There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has run into a roadblock.
Up high. Diving foot stomp.
Brutal. Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. Barely kicks out.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Pin now. Dolan's got to get out of it. And she's able to stop the counter early.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome. She is at a total disadvantage right now.
She needs to reconsider her approach quickly.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Good decision by the...
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Gigi Dolan had the Black Widow submission applied.
Is hope fading? Is this how the night will end?
Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam. Oh, the knee directly into the face.
Knee right to the face.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Dolan's got to dig deep now.
Cover. Finally over.
Here is your winner, AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats. This could be a turning point in the fight against Mutiny.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
And here's the duo battling against accusations tonight.
Here's a woman who lives to fight.
And their opponents, first, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Guys, Liv Morgan just living out her dream here in WWE.
Yeah, Liv's career has just really taken off. Became Miss Money in the Bank and then successfully cashed in the contract to become SmackDown Women's Champion.
Here comes Zoe Stark.
A superstar who is as tough as she is dangerous.
And representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
You know, Zoe Stark just oozes with confidence. She knows exactly how good she is.
And that's because Zoe refuses to conform to anybody else's ideas of what she is supposed to be.
Stark rolls with a vicious crowd and constantly attacks enemies backstage.
Well, sounds to me like Zoe's got a great strategy.
The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front is now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Sent to the corner. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Reversal from Morgan.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Oh, and a stop.
Just punishing the leg.
Oh, ouch. The arm getting pummeled.
Eludes the attack. Stunner! Stunner!
And Liv is the one being challenged here.
Yeah, Naomi showing off a little bit of that out-of-this-world athleticism right there. Launched into a roundhouse kick. Ooh, pow!
Uh-oh, sunset flip, power bomb.
And here's the cover.
Kicks out at just one. Not even at one count there. She's quick to get her shoulder up.
An easy kick out there.
She powers out immediately there.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Morgan gets intercepted. Ooh, constant pressure being kept on Zoe.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
Oh, it was a stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Completely caught by that maneuver.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Big impact off the leg drop.
Ooh! Ooh, man!
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Springboard, but nobody home. Foot to
Just like that, she turned it around. A sit-out mat slam. Shining Wizard. Morgan with an opening to go high. Oh, boy. I think the crowd knows what's coming. Look out! Good Lord! Taking flight.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Right to the back of the neck. Carefully measured knee drop. Overwhelming offense for Morgan. Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy. On a flying forearm smash.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
Pulls the trigger. Bang! What a knee. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. And she kicks at it too.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Step up Enziguri. She got the tag. Her endurance is really being tested now.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
Quick thinking from Naomi. Naomi finds her target with that one. Ooh, bang!
From behind, back suplex.
Finds a counter from Stark. Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
There it is.
It is. It's locked in.
Complete control here. Has her with nowhere to go. Could be approaching a tap. Teammate stops the submission just in time. There it is. Reversal.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Uh-oh, looking to lock it in. This is the worst. Looking for a counter and figures a way out of the submission. Placing her in the corner. Shoulder tackle to the body.
Morgan off the ropes. 2-on-1 face breaker.
Naomi staggers. Jumping complete shot.
Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down. Makes the cut there.
This was almost over.
Powerful contact by Liv Morgan.
Goes behind, hammerlock applied. Oh, SOS. Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time, punch connects. Things have gotten worse for Liv Morgan. She could be out of this match. Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Ooh, just relentless. Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
What? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Liv is losing any kind of advantage here. Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here. First one missed. Second one didn't. Effective.
Guys, what's going on here? Oh, headbutts. And a lot of them.
Oh, headbutts.
official.
Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor.
Perched on the shoulders.
Liv's in a terrible predicament.
Here's the pin. What a kick out at 2.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? Roundhouse kick. Boom. Oh, heading to the top rope here.
Oh, look out. Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Oh, this could be over. There's 2.
Big time win in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Naomi and AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
With that win, Naomi and her partner might just have swayed some doubters. It's a big step towards clearing her name.
Absolutely, Byron. Victory like this speaks volumes. Hopefully it starts to mend some of those fractures within the roster.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you were involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us 3, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But 2 of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare, and AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Big clothesline. Super kick. Somersault senton. The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Now we see...
Oh, give me a break.
Now's not the time to worry about rules. Now you know you're in a fight with a champion that will do whatever it takes to win.
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Rollins getting worked on here. Rollins has to devise a new plan. Hoisted up. Gut buster. Oh my goodness. There's the... Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Axe kick. Sent into the corner.
It's ruthless striking.
Then a knee right to the throat.
From the outside,
Misses the target.
oh my God!
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
That is just pure instinct at this point. Ooh, boom! Shows great wherewithal there.
Drop kick. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. The champ with a surprisingly quick kick out.
Wow! Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Lands a timely reversal.
Wow! Jarring punch.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh my. Oh wow.
This could be a victory. And a kick out right away.
Incredible power to kick out at just one. Just caught flush.
What a way to get out of that one. She gets Becky with a counter.
Oh my goodness, nasty line.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged. Face first, good night.
Now she's got a chance to best Lynch here.
Perched on the shoulders. Oh!
Feast your eyes. That is how a true champion defends their title.
Shoulders are down, saving his team from defeat.
Big leg drop.
She's going up now, going up high.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And she's been put completely on defense here. The champion into the pin.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare, and AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem. But I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Well, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
And taking on stars like Becky and Seth, it shifts the spotlight, keeps Mutiny from monopolizing the conversation, and that's exactly what we need right now.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge, and nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 207 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare!
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example. I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Shove that away.
Snapmare. Uh-oh. And Gable had it scouted.
Quickly applies a side headlock. And look at this superstar.
Nice drop toe hold.
All tied up now.
Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
God. Eats a punch to the face.
Here it comes. Finishing touches. Wow. And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
Caught that and reversed it. Chop.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Side slam.
Here it is. The wing clipper.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Face first to the canvas.
Oh, nice.
Over, there's the bridge. And Chad Gable powers out.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Cinched in.
Snapmare's rider. Straight into the pin. 2. Whoa, he kicked out.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him. Evasive maneuvering there.
Oh, man.
That's a bad landing. Right into the pin.
There's 2. And a kick out at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Oh, the elbow connects. This could do it. 2. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
I think I know what's about to happen. Super kick. Terrible position for Gable.
2. It is enough. Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner, the manifestation, the demon of devil, the Asian Nightmare!
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.